5 or 6 major mistakes, because there are a lot of behavioral patterns that are repeated.
Yeah.
And I think now that we've been doing the Black Shirt Club mentorship for a while, I think we could now elevate it to the next level to make people more successful faster.
Oh, it should be more expensive. If I lost almost $50,000 in 18 months, about 2 years. If I can save you, he hasn't lost 50 G's. If I can save you 50 G's, why am I only charging you $4,000?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, just look at the numbers.
Yeah, there's a lot of value.
There's a lot of value. So I think the price is the tough thing. Learn to enjoy being wrong.
Well, that's a great one, because Tiger Woods won like 5% of all the golf competitions that he's ever competed in, but yet he's the greatest of all time.
Crazy, right? Nobody looks at the stat from that angle. No. He's not selling his course to 50, 40-year-old men like we're selling the Black Shirt Club to, serious people.
And there's a lot of guys in the Black Shirt Club that do ICT and mix it with your strategies,
like Dom,
and do very well.
Shout out to Dom.
All right, traders, listen up. Before we continue with today's podcast, I have to share with you some important information, because a lot of you come to me asking, how can you help me make more money, Austin? What does that process look like? The simple answer is you join the Black Shirt Club, which is our all-inclusive 12-week trading mentorship program, and you work with me every single day. In the Black Shirt Club, we don't just trade together. You get weekly private coaching sessions. You also get a year for free. That's $550 worth of value to trade Zella, to track your trades, to journal properly. So we actually have some data to make the adjustments from. But really, I think the bigger overarching thing you get in the Black Shirt Club is accountability and feedback from traders with more experience than you. Those two things alone are worth thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars, because think about it. You're learning how to make unlimited income, and you're saving yourself tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars in potential losses. Remember, when I started trading, I had no mentorship. I lost almost $50,000 in the first 2 years. If I can save you from losing 50 G's, how much would you pay me? I want you guys to book a call with me. It's probably flying in up here. The link is in the description. Book a call. It's 10 minutes. It's free. If the Black Shirt Club is something that you're interested in. It is a little bit of a time commitment. It's for serious traders, not brand new people, but you get everything included. Like I said, Trade Zella, my course is included. I'll even give you a month free of ASFX TV. So book a call if this interests you. Let's hop on and see if you're a good fit. It's not for everybody. I am definitely selective in who I allow into the club, but if I think I can make an impact on you after that welcome call, we'll get rolling, we'll get the 12 weeks popping, and we'll get you making more money. Link is down below. Like I said, maybe it flew in above my head. Tap it, book the call, and I'll speak with you guys soon. Again, thank you for being a listener of the podcast. Let's get back to the video.
All right, traders, we are back with another very special video. This has never happened before. We've got Tom, James, and myself all in one studio, and we're joined today by a very special guest, Mr. Otto Perez. So if you're new to the channel, we make videos about trading. We run the Day Trading Show podcast, just trying to help you guys make as much money as possible, shortcut your learning curve, and avoid the mistakes that all of us succumbed to, unfortunately, in the beginning of our journey. Today's video is going to really focus in this short duration on trading mentorship. Now more than ever, right, boys, there are trading mentors all over the internet. Air quotes around mentors, coaches, whatever you'd like to call them. So what we want to do today is hopefully give you guys some insight as to how our mentorship is different. Not necessarily, again, I don't like to brag or say it's better, but we have had more traders come through our program than I would say anyone else in the last year get funded, more importantly, stay funded. Otto is one of the success stories over the last year in the BSC, so I brought him in today to kind of highlight what he did well and what he would maybe impose upon you guys that would hopefully help you shortcut the learning curve. So first, let's introduce everybody. Let's go around. We'll start with Otto. Otto, tell everybody who you are, how long you've been trading, and how you found ASFX.
Yeah, so my name is Otto Perez. I've been trading now for about a year and a half. I started in late 2022, and I was real lucky to find these guys first, actually. I didn't really come across any gurus, like Austin likes to say. So, yeah, I've just been excited to meet these guys in London now.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I know.
It is wild, right? Like, think about how many people we've had to go through. Like, I watched 6 courses before I built my own course. Like, I took everybody's course, trying to learn as much as I can, you know? So you are very fortunate.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the minute I crossed you guys, I came across a couple of reels, and I could tell instantly that you were like no bullshit.
Shout out to Vince for the short form content. All right, James, take it away.
Yeah, so my name is James Bruce, and I've been day trading for about 5.5 years now. I did start in 2018 when I was playing professional rugby. tore my knee up, and then obviously found day trading, right? I think I took Austin's course in late 2019, and we've been working together ever since. So, and then obviously Tom came on board, and finally getting to meet you guys in person, I think on Thursday now in London for the first time, and after all these years, it's been really cool. So, yeah.
Love it. Go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, so I was very similar to Otto, really. I found you in 2020. So I joined ASFX. First group that I ever found was back in May of 2020. So just over like 3.5 years.
Right
now.
after COVID.
Yeah, right during COVID. That was exactly it. Yeah. So then obviously started to learn how to trade with the starter pack, the A1, exactly the D1. And then from there, I went through the mentorship group. Ended up joining the BlackShirtClub, getting mentored by James and Austin. And then from there, managed to expand, went full-time back in 2022.
Yep.
And then obviously now working with you, coaching the other guys, coaching Otto, etc. So yeah, 3 years, first group, ASFX, and not looked back ever since.
It's crazy. And I honestly, as we were planning out this video, I didn't really think about the fact that you guys, like I know you both started as like students of mine, right? But now we've grown and it's become such like a team thing that it doesn't feel like that. I never really look at you both and think about that you watched the starter pack, the same starter pack we still sell, right? And like you came through the BlackShirtClub, now you're a coach in the BlackShirtClub. So it is cool to be sitting here and be able to have kind of like 3 different generations of the BlackShirtClub all in one place, right?
Yeah, I'm the older generation. I've got no hair.
So let's just kind of lay the land out of what the BlackShirtClub is and why we started it. So James and I really dove deep into this 3 years ago, where we decided to say, okay, the course is, it's making an impact. It's helping people make more money. The strategies are there, but there's still something missing. Like there were people that were wanting more of us, wanting more of our time. And when we started the BlackShirtClub, we did not have the structure that we have now. No. And Tom gets a lot of credit for that. Tom came on board with his background in spreadsheets, Excel, his statistics and analytics background really made a big difference in what we do. So I think as we've grown, the BlackShirtClub has improved, which is why now we have students that are becoming successful even faster. You really were the model, Tom, for success in the BlackShirtClub. When we built the program initially, it was because you were able to come in and get funded so fast. So what do you think led to some of the success initially for you in the BlackShirtClub?
I think obviously having people to work closely with or where you want to be is a great way to learn quicker and faster.
Sure.
I think the other thing for me is the accountability, just having somebody there to hold you accountable to what you need to do. Because we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're just trying to do what has made people successful before. So I think having that there on a day-to-day basis was the thing that made the big difference for me.
And especially in a business where, with your statistics, there's a million profitable trading strategies. There's a million different ways to make money in the market. So what's the difference maker? Discipline, accountability, determination, the mindset. Yeah. Exactly. And that's what we're going to talk to you guys about hopefully today, get into some of the nitty gritty of that. What do you think, James? I mean, you've been a part of the evolution of this whole process. We met up with a BlackShirtClub guy yesterday, Nico.
Yeah.
We have guys that came to the seminar in London on Friday from the BlackShirtClub. Yeah. Ivan, Rachel, Sahand, Laura.
Yeah, I think... obviously, I went full time in 2021, right after my degree and everything like that. And I realized there's no such thing as
quick flex on the degree.
No such thing as like full time trading. Like you get so bored when there's nothing happening actually in the market. So I think for me, when we started working together, as you mentioned, like it's been such a cool thing to see like the evolution. I think the cool thing for me is we did it together. Like, we started working online together and now all of a sudden meeting in person. It's really, really cool. I mean, it is kind of like surreal when I first saw you guys on Thursday in person. I didn't know you guys were real, But yeah.
How did that, for me, seeing you in that cafe it was almost really surreal because we speak every single day.
And you see each other. We're on Zoom.
Every day. And I was like, when I saw you, it was almost like a little bit weird because when you meet somebody for the first time, you should be like really, really excited. It's like, well, I was speaking to you yesterday online and was looking at you. Yeah. So it was a little bit weird when we did walk in that cafe and saw each other for the first time.
Definitely. Yeah. So I got a good question here. We'll start with you. What do you think is the most valuable part of ASFX?
I'd definitely say community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you need questions answered, someone will get back to you.
Someone.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, there's a lot of people too in the chat, in the general chat. So, yeah, definitely say community.
Do you think I make myself too accessible? Should I be more exclusive? Or do you think that accessibility is what makes people interested and like trust us more?
Yeah, I'd say you do a good job of giving what people need and also staying back and letting them make their own mistakes and learn from their own mistakes, because that's really how you're going to get better.
Well, it's hard because like there's so many things in trading where I could sit there and say, don't do that. And you still have to do it to experience that loss and that pain, because that pain sometimes is the motivator and the lesson that sticks with you much longer than the sentence that I said of telling you what to do. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So I think that that's an important factor. Great answer. What do you guys think?
I do think it is the community. I think the one thing that stood out for me way back when was whenever you asked a question, it always got answered in a kind and caring way. There's no beef. Nobody cusses people out. Because everybody's gone through the same pack, the same cause. There's no arguments. We're doing it this way, we're doing it that way. Everybody's all working together to one goal. So when you've got 1,500, 2,000 people all working in the same direction, I think that's a massive, massive help.
Agreed.
Rather than pulling in different directions.
So for everybody listening, 2 of the answers so far, we'll go to you in a second. 2 of the answers are not about strategy, yet we teach 4 strategies that are back-tested, the A2 over 50,000 trades. Clearly there's profitability in the strategy, but the most valuable part of the business here is the community. Because again, everybody's a trading coach now. And I think a lot of people don't understand there's no barrier to entry to be a trading coach. That's why anybody can do it. So when anybody can do it, you're going to attract a lot of crap, really. So it's hard to fight through and find the people to trust, to find the right information. So that's why I think you guys are saying community is most valued, not strategy. You could have gone to anybody for strategy is the point.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think, so there's kind of 2 things. Also, for me, when I first joined, I wanted like a clear set of rules. I think that's something that at ASFX we do quite well, is I took plenty of other courses and, there's no actual, it's very blasé, like, okay, yeah, I trade like this, but there's no actual like clear, okay, this is the entry, this is the exit, this is the risk management. That's what we get at ASFX. And then obviously, I think for me, the big thing, and I say community, is obviously we're all meeting up here in London, but I think life is not meant to be done alone. Like for me, I'm married now and with Amanda, like she's always believed in me from the start. And I think like if you have money and you make money, and that's cool, but like it's not cool when as cool if you do it together, where someone actually really believes in you. I think you believed in me from the start as well. And then Tom and coming in and doing it with you guys, Otto, all the guys, Liam in the BlackShirtClub, and all together, it makes it more fun and more exciting because you get to share the experiences with everyone.
And I would add to that, I don't feel that way about everybody. What did I say last night? We were out till 12 o'clock with Dan smoking cigars, and we left, and I said, we got to keep Ivan close.
Yeah.
I can see it sometimes in people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that guy, he's probably got it. We need to give him energy. Same thing I feel about Otto, same thing I felt about both of you guys, because I think what I know about myself is that I'm not the best at everything. I got a couple of strengths, and I got a lot of weaknesses. So I've always tried to complement my weaknesses by bringing people around me. I would even highlight to Tom and I have a lot of opposites, and that's why we work well together. You know what I mean? And he's laughing because he knows it's true. We're very different, but that's what brings value to the community.
Yeah, me and Otto were talking about this on Friday night.
Well, because you 2 look alike. You're like father and son. What were you saying?
So Otto said that he found it actually quite refreshing that we do like bump heads at times in the mentorship, because he says that like you're getting them a bit difference of opinions.
Exactly.
So yeah, he was just made me laugh when you said it.
But you know what? The truth, last night we got into a disagreement with Dan at the cigar bar about giving to charity.
Yeah.
And I go to the bathroom after this 25-minute heated thing, and me and Dan will shake hands. I love you. He's an intellectual. I'm an intellectual. You're going to have disagreements.
I'm not too sure about that.
So I think that when you have those type of conversations, I'm in the bathroom after, and I'm like, this is more stimulating than doing shots at a pregame before we go to the bar. Like it gets me going so much that I'm not afraid to disagree because I know how to respectfully disagree. And I like when people challenge me because I know it comes from a place of trying to make me better, which is the same energy I always gave you guys. The same time when I'll yell at you for not doing a weekly report card well, because I know you can do it better.
Yeah.
And like I said, if it's something I know you struggle with, you never roast somebody publicly for that.
Course, yeah.
But if it's like, I know you can do better because I want you to succeed, not do better because it's going to make me feel good. It's for you. That's the kind of energy, the kind of people you want to keep around you. So that was a good answer, I think, from all of you guys. Now, what would be one aspect of ASFX or the BlackShirtClub specifically, the mentorship, that you would change? I'll go to you first. Let them think, because they're both coaches in the mentorship. So they are going to probably not have too much to say because I let them have say in what we do anyway. And they're part of the reason it is the way it is. So what would be something you would change?
That's a tough one for me. I really like the group. I've been there for about a year now. But I would say probably if we could get together more often, that would be pretty cool, because this has been a blast being with you guys. So like I know you were talking about having an office would be cool and everything. I think that would be pretty.
So I could harass you?
Yeah. I mean, even more support, even more honest talk, you know, tough love.
Well, I think in that sense, like the wins are great to celebrate. And you can celebrate wins on your own, but the losses on your own are really tough to take.
Yeah,
so when you can take losses as a group and get feedback and go get a drink after and like decompress as a community because we're both kind of going through the same thing,
Sure.
I think that's what is missing. Totally agree. What do you guys think?
Real quick, traders, before we continue with today's podcast, I want to take a second to talk to you about our newest service, what people are calling the Netflix for traders. It's called ASFX TV. If you haven't heard about ASFX TV, this is a live streaming platform where you can watch me and our team of funded full-time traders all week long. We run live trading rooms in the New York and the London session every single day. So it doesn't matter where you are, from your phone or from your laptop or your desktop, you can tune in and see the live streams, follow along and take trades with us, ask us questions, submit your trades for feedback. Basically anything you need, you're getting direct access to me and our team on ASFX TV. We dropped the price this year to $10 per month. I know it's crazy. Less than $1 per day, and you can make money trading with us. Hopefully on the first trade, you're gonna cover your entire year's worth of membership just from being on the platform. So I've got a link, probably flying in above me. It's definitely down in the description for a 3-day free trial. Come check it out. You can watch some of the recordings from our previous streams. We get all of them stored for you in a content library that you get access to. So check out the link. Come check us out on ASFX TV. If you're really taking your trading serious and you want to make more money this year, this is the way I can help you do it. So links are down below. Let's get back to the podcast.
I think for me, if we think about students, how do we make them better, quicker? That'd be around my focus. So probably after now we've had over 100 people come through the mentorship, really just start to really dig down into like the main 5 or 6 real problems that people seem to struggle with. And then just really honing in on that more and more now, and just streamlining that process of the 5 or 6 major mistakes, because there are a lot of behavioral patterns that are repeated.
Yeah.
And I think now that we have been doing the Black Shirt Club mentorship for a while, I think we could now elevate it to the next level to make people more successful faster.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
I think because as much as there are a lot of mistakes that can be made in trading, they can be boiled down to a few select things.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what you're saying is if we can really hone in on how to fix those mistakes quicker, you can help people make money even faster.
Yeah.
It's a good answer. What do you think?
Yeah, I think for me, at the moment, I think encouraging the guys that are in the BSE to be more accountable, to hold them, like open themselves up to be more accountable. And what I mean by that is like, sometimes guys come in and they have like a blowout day, but you don't know about it till like 3 days later. But instead of them being like, hey, dude, like I messed up, it's straight on the spot. Like that day, it takes a couple of days to actually get out of them.
Right.
So I think that's just being more, open, making it more open to be accountable more.
Do you think we could be more aggressive?
For me, yes.
Like, could we tell our guys to be more aggressive? Do you think we're a little conservative sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah. I could definitely say, dude, like if you mess up, you tell me, like, and be more hard on them like that. Because at the end of the day, like, when I mess up and you guys are hard on me, that's the only way you can move forward as an individual and trader.
Yeah. What were we gonna say?
I was going to ask you, what do you think is your ASFX?
Change?
Yeah.
Oh, it should be more expensive. I lost almost $50,000 in 18 months, about 2 years. If I can save you, he hasn't lost 50 G's. Yeah. If I can save you 50 G's, why am I only charging you $4,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just look at the numbers.
Yeah, there's
right?
a lot of value.
There's a lot of value. So I think the price is the tough thing. But then, of course, you have to be realistic, right? And like we're still building this business as much as we think we're popping, and we are getting a lot more attention every day. You still have to be realistic, and you don't want to build something that's going to be a burden on people. But as we raise the price, have you noticed that the clients that we attract,
they're more serious,
much more serious, much higher quality clients? So my thought is, yes, it could turn off some people, but it could attract more of the right people.
Yeah, absolutely, because it's not for everyone. It's a very intense program.
Well, I think that's trading in general. A lot of people think it's like, again, we talked a lot about this at the seminar, right? You just show up, like you go to work, you get paid, and no matter how good you do of a job at your job, you're going to get a check. Trading is not like that. So it's very hard for people in so many ways, but that's the easy one to say of like why it's hard to wrap your mind around making money in trading.
Yeah, it's like being a small business owner. You have to devote a lot of time to your craft.
Which is funny, bro, because these people on the internet that are not entrepreneurial will talk shit about people like me who can trade and run a business when trading itself is running a business. So it's like but they want to be successful in trading. It's like you should realize to be successful in trading, you need to be entrepreneurial, which is very difficult for the average person to wrap their mind around because they think go to work, get paid. Go to work, get paid. Where what we do is much different.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a guaranteed paycheck in trading.
No, and I mean,
month to month.
What did you talk about real quick? Talk about the drawdown that we talked about at the seminar.
400. There was a 419 day for one of the guys that we were studying.
Yeah.
One of the best traders won hedge fund awards.
Yep.
419. Imagine not being paid for a year.
No, people would quit.
Yeah.
Just like we talked about when Amazon went down 98% during the dot-com bubble. Nobody held. Everybody would love to, in hindsight, but nobody lives through that, right?
No.
Just like how many people are going to be able to take on that drawdown, which is why we're the ones hosting the seminars. Because right after that slide, what did we do? We talked about your drawdown, and my drawdown, and how we've clawed out of it and how we fight through it 100%. So let's talk about something I think just more big picture for a second. All of us have played sports. All of us have been impacted by coaches outside of trading, which is why we choose to coach and why we believe in coaching and trading. Let's talk about how coaching has impacted us outside of trading. You go first, Tech Bruce.
Yeah. Well, I've just started CrossFit now, after my rugby days, and I don't go and do it by myself. I have coaches that actually teach me and show me what to do because I don't know everything. I don't. I have business coaches, you, my dad, Amanda's dad, that actually, Tommy, that actually teach me how to do certain things, like Tom used the internet and stuff like that. But you need...
Do markups.
Yeah, do markups. But you actually need people that know more than you to elevate you to their level and beyond. You don't... Yeah, I don't know everything, and I think you need coaches in every day, in every aspect of life. My dad still has a life coach. Why? Because he messes up sometimes. So everybody does, So yeah.
It's a good answer. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, so coming back for me from the golfing days.
I knew you were going to go there.
Yeah.
For everybody, Tom has junior championships at your club. Like, Tom is a really good golfer.
He was the putt-putt world champion.
No, yeah, so for me, it comes back to golf. I know every time I'd try and fix something personally down the driving range, and I'd never fix it. But then I'd go to the golf professional and have a lesson, and it'd always be the exact opposite of what I was trying to do.
Really?
So for me, I've always had a coach, for many coaches throughout my golfing career, and I just feel like it's speeding up that process. I'm paying for their expertise to get better faster. Because if I do it on my own, it just takes so much longer.
Is it impossible on your own?
So much longer. No, it's not impossible. But
so much longer.
For the price of a mentorship or a lesson or some coaching, you can fix the problem like that.
So why do you think people talk down on coaching? Is the simple answer just because they've never been impacted by a coach positively enough yet?
Yeah, probably. I think that's a good idea.
Maybe the vulnerability is hard.
They don't
and admitting that they need coaching.
That they need help.
Yeah. So the ego thing, it comes back to ego.
Yeah.
Which is tough because, like, even for myself, like, I just started golf this year. First thing I did, get a golf coach for two reasons. One, I don't want to suck for a long time. I want to get good as fast as possible, take my friends' money. And number two, I'm not kidding. And number two, like you said, that coach has experience that I don't have.
Yeah.
Whether it makes me better or not, sometimes the experience that the coach talks to me about is what not to do.
Yeah.
That's not me changing anything except saying, avoid doing this. That's value. I think sometimes people look down on coaching because they're like, if this coach doesn't tell me exactly what to do, then it's not worth my time. I think that's a shitty perspective where you can say, well, this coach is telling me what not to do, which will actually help me avoid losses or avoid more pain in the future, which is very valuable.
Or they think like they're a failure since they're asking for help, right?
Which is just crazy. I mean, think about that, bro. And again, you look at like every successful person. We talked about Tim Grover, Michael Jordan, Charlie, and Tiger Woods. Do you think Tiger is Charlie's only coach? No way. Tiger's probably like, I got 4 coaches for Charlie. You know what I'm saying? Tiger's best guys that he knows are really good coaches. Tiger still has a coach. I sat with Jared Tendler on the podcast a couple of weeks ago. Jared is a great golfer as well. I said, Jared, do you still have a coach? He said, oh, absolutely. But it's different now. And as you grow, I think you have to be self-aware to then say, I'm going to adjust and get a coach for pitching. I need to figure out how to hit this flop shot from 75 yards perfectly over a bunker. I can't get it. At the beginning of your golf, you're not worried about that flop shot. You're just worried about getting the ball straight 150 yards, right? Yeah. So it changes over time, which is why I think the BlackShirtClub has so much value because there's so many different perspectives, so many different age ranges, so much different value that can be brought to people, which is why it's working.
Yeah, and again, like you say, I think almost like everybody's got their own sort of niche as well. Like with the 4 coaches, they're all very different.
Yeah.
So we get the opportunity to mix and match and put people with the personality test that when they come through, they get put with the right coach.
Right.
And I think that's really, really, really important.
Yep. But then
Because
they
some
also
people-
get feedback from all of us.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think other people will resonate with certain type of people.
Yep.
That's why I like the elite so much too, is because I really like Tom being my coach. But I also got to experience Evan, James, and Austin.
Oh, yeah,
And
shout
you
out
could
to
just-
Evan.
Yeah, you could just pull things from all of them, really.
Yeah.
And what you don't like, just leave out maybe, come back to at a later time.
Well, you kind of just answered my next question. Why did you choose to stay in the Black Shirt Club after the first 12 weeks?
Well, that was one of the reasons. Also, I feel like I just needed more accountability. It's a hard job, so I was struggling too. Still a little bit struggling, but the improvements have gone drastic. When I first started, it was I didn't even really know how to put a trade into MT4. So just watching a lot of your YouTube videos and then getting into the Black Shirt Club accelerated. I think last year I had about a 30% win rate, and this year I'm up like 15% of that.
Nice.
So
Right.
yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like it's time to hit these buzzwords here. So what we're going to do now, everybody, is I've got some one words, maybe phrases that I'm going to hit the boys with. I'm going to pass some to you guys, and we'll throw some at Otto, okay? First thing that comes to mind when I say whatever I say here.
Yeah.
All right? You want to go? I'm going to throw one at you first, Bruce. You ready?
Yep.
Let me pick one off this list.
No, you're going random now.
Put your phone down. No cheating. Ready?
Yeah.
100% win rate.
Yeah, lying. Bullshitting.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Let me share something really quick. We're going off the cuff here, but I want to share a tweet because it goes in line with that. I took a picture of this yesterday.
Yeah.
So at the seminar, I wanted to talk about this. It's from Peter Brandt. He said the highest on base percentage in baseball is around 40%, right? Like if you get on base 40% of the time, you're in the Hall of Fame. He says the highest 3-point percentage in the NBA is less than 40%.
Yeah.
Pro athletes expect to be unsuccessful in the majority of attempts, yet aspiring market traders expect to be right 80% of the time. In his advice, learn to enjoy being wrong.
Well, that's a great one because Tiger Woods won like 5% of all the golf competitions that he's ever competed in, but yet he's the greatest of all time.
Crazy, right? Nobody looks at the stat from that angle.
No.
Good answer. All right, Tom, you're next. The daily time frame.
Bias.
Okay, explain.
So I use the daily time frame to determine my bias for the trading day. So how many consecutive days, how far have we moved? So yeah, for me, daily time frame is bias.
You ready? Good answer. Scalping.
Dope.
Okay, explain.
Well, personally, I like it just because it's in and out. The anxiety.
He likes it quick
doesn't-
like that.
Yeah. The anxiety doesn't really. You're not able to set into any anxiety really. Trading on anything higher, 15, 30 an hour. That's nice because you just kind of set it and forget. But the 1 minute, you're just like, it's just boom, boom, boom.
Which is so crazy because I guarantee you people listening are going to be like, he said the 1 minute is less anxiety? I trade the 1 minute, it gives me more anxiety.
I
So
guess
it is
it's
a
just
perspective.
personality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's self-awareness, knowing yourself, knowing you're a fast decision maker like me. We do better on the lower time frames,
for sure.
right?
Yep.
Yep.
Ready?
What are you laughing at?
You want to do one? You want to throw one?
Yeah, I
All
wanna-
right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
he does.
Throw me one.
RCT.
My favorite. I'm just kidding. I feel like, no, I'm being funny. ICT is good. I think like we've had people on the podcast that have said like the stuff that he teaches have helped new traders better than some other free resources. So if you're a new trader and you want free, it seems like that has helped people, right?
Yeah.
I do think that there's a lot of bullshit associated with ICT. I think that the story is not necessary.
No.
The marketing is not necessary. Like this is a very professional business and that stuff makes it look so not professional. The people that I know that work in New York and Wall Street have no idea what ICT is. I worked at a prop firm in Wall Street that has over 1,000 traders. Nobody knew who ICT was. Nobody was talking about that. Now he'll hear this and he'll be like, well, that's because I'm the ghost in the machine and nobody knows who I am anyway. Okay, that's to sell his stuff to young boys. He's not selling his course to 50, 40-year-old men like we're selling the Black Shirt Club to, serious people.
And there's been a lot of guys in the Black Shirt Club that do ICT and mix it with your strategies
Like Dom.
and do very well.
Shout out to Dom.
Yeah.
Good. Throw Tom one.
Euro GBP.
Oh, my favourite.
50 pip 80R. Wow.
No, so I don't know why. I just have some attachment to euro pound. I do. Don't know why, but you kept. All I remember is Austin, stop trading that pair.
I hate
Stop
that
trading
pair,
that pair. Stop trading that
Meanwhile,
pair.
it's just me being racist. I hate Forex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, throw him one.
Austin's beard.
Legendary.
Legendary. Sexy. It's so funny. We were in this kebab shop and that guy came up to us and he goes, "Yeah, Austin, I've been following you for 5 years. I saw the beard." Like they spot me because of the beard now. Okay, you ready? I'll throw one to you, Tom. James's bald head.
Is that in there?
Yeah, it's on the list.
Shiny.
I like that. All right, I'll give you one. Ready?
All right.
Dogecoin.
Shitcoin.
Shitcoin. That's good. All right, you ready, James?
Yeah.
Tom's data collection.
Phew, professional. Yeah.
Impressive.
Super professional.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Smarter than you can handle.
Oh yeah, no, I've never.
Tech Bruce.
Yeah, no, that stuff. Honestly, Tom brings that element of trading where he's like, no, well, this could be working on like Wall Street, like honestly, because of how professional he is in the way that he gathers data, and it's proper.
It brings us all up.
Yeah,
Yep, totally agree.
helps us make more money.
Agreed. Tom, EMAs.
Quick answer. EMAs 8 and 21.
Yeah,
8 and 21.
Good.
Always.
Good. Evan Dyer trade.
Oh,
Break and retest.
yeah,
Asian
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
That's my son right there, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Break and retest. All
But you know
day.
what's crazy? Is like when you know somebody's trade like that, it's pretty clear that they know how to make money trading. Like they have an edge. It's very simple. If it's so easy to understand that we know what it is, how easy do you think it is for him to follow?
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's almost like, I suppose there's a lot of people in the Black Shirt Club or the coaches that have their own identity. And I think once you've
yeah.
established your own identity on your own trade, that's a good thing. So like you say, Evan Dyer, break and retest or break and first retest.
Mm-hmm.
That's good because like you say, he's then made it very, very consistent.
Yeah.
Which is, yeah, I think
Even
that's
when
great.
he's pivoted now to the 1 minute stuff, he's
Still using it.
still
Foundational.
successful with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed. Boys, this has been good. So for everybody listening, what we're going to do is if you watch this far into the video, if you're interested in joining the Black Shirt Club, we're going to give you the 4th month for free, which is a deal that this guy did not get. Those guys did not get it. It's a deal just for you guys that just watched the last 30 minutes or so of this video. So all you got to do is go to the link in the description. Maybe there's like a card flying in above my head. Book a call with me. It's 10 minutes. It's free. Let me talk to you to see what your time commitment, time availability is like, how far are you into your trading journey? Let's see if it's a good fit. When you join the Black Shirt Club, the course that we spoke about is included. You get a year free to trade Zilla as well. We give you a lot of the resources and tools that you need to be successful. We want you to make as much money as possible so you could be sitting in this chair maybe next year talking to us about how you found success with the Black Shirt Club. So definitely take advantage of that if today's podcast interests you. If you don't like my beard, if you don't like his shiny head, go find another trading mentor, because really the purpose of this video was to make sure that you guys understand mentorship is the only shortcut to success. And we really appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of our future videos.
just one last thing. Austin forgot to drop his OnlyFans subscription.
Yeah. That's down in the description too. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.